Hi, my name's Maxwell, and today I'll be going over how to take X and Y location information from an Excel document or CSV and turn it into points on an Excel document using the XY table to point function present in ArcGIS Pro. Now, for whatever reason that you're wanting to create points on a map from an Excel document or CSV, it's actually very easy. And it makes the process of taking location information from a survey, just seeing where people submitted something that super easy to put onto a map for visualization. Now, for the purposes of this demonstration, I have this Excel file that is the latitude, the longitude, and information of things that we're going to see on this park. I've gone through and mapped where all these things are in a survey, and it's left me with the location information and a description. Now, instead of going through and locating all where this is on Google Maps or another function, and then going through and placing the points and joining this information to it, I can directly make points by adding this table to Arc Pro and then creating points from it. So let's do that right now. So first things first is I like to turn my Excel document into a CSV or comma separated document. Now, this just makes it easier to work with in Arc Pro, and I run into a lot less errors. If you don't know how to do that, go to Save As, and when you're choosing where to save your file, choose the Save As function on the bottom and switch it to either comma separated document, CSV, or just a comma separated Excel document. Once we have that done, we're going to reopen ArcGIS Pro, and we're going to drag the table into our document. Now, I have this pre-done. It has locations right here. And you're just going to grab it and drag it into your contents pane. Now, once it's in your contents pane, you're going to see a new section called standalone tables, and our location CSV is already in there. Now, once we have the table in there, we're going to right click it, go down to create points from table. Once we're there, we're going to do XY table to point, and it'll open the function. This is going to take the longitude and latitude of the location information in our Excel document and make points based on that, with each row being its own separate point on the map. The input table is, of course, the table we're putting into it. Output feature class is going to be what the table is called. So let's just change it to just locations. Let's remove that last part. X field is the X coordinate that is going to be taken. Longitude, of course, is going to be the X coordinate. Y field, Y coordinate, and that's going to be latitude. And make sure to double check these just in case you have multiple locations in your survey or Excel document. Sometimes surveys will collect the location of where you submitted it, so that can create two of them even if they're picking the location. Just something to be mindful, and maybe clean your data of that afterwards just in case or before. Z field, we won't be using that here, but if you have a Z coordinate, and make sure your coordinate system is the same, but that should be pretty universal between your document. Once everything looks good, you're going to click OK right there. It'll run table to point. As we can see, we have all our points on the map. It's going to be based on the XY coordinate that we put in there. If we right-click locations and open the attribute table, as we can see, it also carried over all the information from our Excel document, making it so we've created points for every single piece of location information that we've created. So if we go to this one right here, informational sign, we can see that this is located right where the informational sign is. Of course, I or you may need to do small corrections, but this does a lot of the legwork out and just makes it so you can generate tons and tons of points from an Excel document, making it so you can just directly get that from a document with location information. Anyways, 2 tips again. Make sure to turn your document to a CSV or comma delineated file, so that makes it go a lot easier. and clean your data from unnecessary data points or columns before you input it into ArcGIS Pro, as that's going to save you a little bit of time. Anyways, I hope this was a help and you're able to turn your Excel document with location information into points on your ArcGIS map. If you ran into any problems, feel free to reach out either to the email or in the comments below, and I'll be happy to help. But otherwise, good luck creating your ArcGIS Pro projects and have a great day.